Sabrina Sisti Utami. I'm from the English Education Study Program. Here I will explain what syntax, phrase, clause, and sentence. Syntax. Syntax is a branch of linguistics that studies sentence structure and the rules that govern how words and phrases are arranged to form meaningful sentences in a language. Syntax with example how language elements such as subject, predicates, object, and adverb are structured and interact with each other. In English, syntax cover aspects such as number one, word order. The typical order of words in a sentence is subject, verb, object, SVO. For example, see as subject, it's as verb, and FL as object. Number two, agreement. Ensuring that words agree in number and person. For example, she runs, singular, subject and verb. They run, plural, subject and verb. Number three, modifiers. Placement of adjective and adverbs. For example, the red car as adjective before noun, or she sings beautifully as adverb after verb. Number four, sentence types: declarative statements, interrogative, question, imperative, comments, and exclamatory exclamation. Number five, clause structure. Use of independent and dependent clause. For example, I went home because I was tired. Number six, function. Use of commas, periods, semicolons to clarify meaning. Phrase. Phrase is a small group of words standing together as a conceptual unit, typically forming a component of a clause. Different phrases make a clause or a sentence. Number one, noun phrase. Number two, adjective phrase. Number three, verb phrase. Number four, adverb phrase. Number five, prepositional phrase. A noun phrase is a group of two or more words that is headed by a noun, a person, place, or thing. A noun phrase plays the role of a noun. In a noun phrase, the modifiers can come before or after the noun. Example, the of them with her. An adjective phrase is a group of words headed by an adjective that describes a noun or a pronoun. In English grammar, an adjective phrase is a group of words that function as an adjective in a sentence. Example, Sarah was very humble. The movie was not too terrible. A verb phrase consists of an auxiliary or helping verb and a main verb. The helping verb always precedes the main verb. Example, you should eat fruits daily to be healthy. An adverb phrase is simply a group of two or more words that function as adverbs in a sentence. Just as adverbs can modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs, adverb phrases consisting of more than one word can further describe a verb, adverb, or adjective. The car very well. I parked the car right here. A prepositional phrase is a group of words that consists of a preposition, its object, which will be a noun or a pronoun, and any words that modify the object. Example, a singer with passion, a town near London. Clause. What is clause? A clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb and forms a sentence or part of a sentence. A clause must also have meaning on its own. Subject plus verb clause, the dog runs. Clause in English. Number one, independent clause. An independent clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb can form a sentence. Example, Erika reads, they play. Number two, dependent clause. Dependent clause is not a sentence but adds information to the main part of a sentence. Example: before she goes to sleep and we add independent clause plus dependent clause. Recurrence before she goes to sleep. Types of independent clause: transitive clause, intransitive clause, equative clause. Types of dependent clause: noun clause, adverb clause, adjectival clause. Types of independent clause. Number 1. Transitive clause is action verbs that have an object to receive that action. In the first sentence below, the direct object cookies recited the action of the verb bake up. Example: I baked some cookies. I ride the bicycle. All of the verbs in the above sentence are transitive because an object is receiving the action of the verb. Transitive clause is action verbs, but unlike transitive verbs, they do not have an object receiving the action. Notice there are no words. They do not have an object receiving the action. Notice there are no words after the verb. Example: I laugh, I cry, I smile, she looked. Number 3. Equative clause are clauses whose predicates are followed by equative verbs like be, become, grow, seem, ever, look, age. These verbs are commonly followed by complement clause followed by nouns, noun phrase, adjective, or adjective phrase. Example: Brian is her brother. He looks very handsome. Dependent clause. Number 1. Noun clause is a group of words that contains a subject and verb, but the entire clause acts as a single noun. That, what, how, where, when, why, who. Example: she knew how it broke. We saw where they went. Number 2. Adverb clause is a dependent clause that acts as an adverb in sentence after as talk signs because. Example: if you pay for the snacks, I'll get the pizza. Number 3. If you pay for the snacks, I'll get the pizza. Number 3. Adjective clause is a group of words that acts an adjective in a sentence. That, which, whom, whose. Example: which we are going to visit in spring is very far away. Is a unit of language consisting of one or more clauses that are grammatically related to each other to convey thoughts, feelings, or information. In a sentence, there is a subject and a predicate, and it can also be accompanied by an object, description, or other complement. Characteristic. Number 1. Subject. The part of a sentence that indicates the actor, object, or concept that is the main focus. Number 2. Predicate. The part of a sentence that explains what the subject does or what happens to the subject. Number 3. Object. The part that is subjected to the action of the predicate. Number 4. Remarks. Section that provides additional information such as time, place, method, and so on. Example: what a beautiful day, what fun!